have I been? Freaking all over the dang place, man. I'm in Sugar Bowl right now doing this job. Can't see a dang thing. Can't wait for the rain to come, I'll tell you that much. Filled with this dust. Freaking how dirty that windshield is. Oh, it's gonna make it worse now. The dust's really gonna stick on there. Bad. Alright. You think focusing it on the water? My heck. Stupid phone. Come on, focus somewhere else. Go over there. Get on. Damn it. Sorry. Technical difficulties. I have to put my phone outside. Yeah, it's my freaking door. Freaking that right there. Yeah, it's just the door flexing a little bit. When it's cold outside, it does that, but it goes away after a little while. Squeaking chicken. As you know, Sam, that's kind of somewhat the nickname. So you're right there. I'll let you guys watch the skitter come in too. So the skitters are finally here. Freaking got homeboy getting shit done, bringing in all the stacks I've been doing. Finally making the main landing, get the stuff all chipped up. That's a pretty cool view of the shadow and the dust. But the dust is turd. Don't enjoy it. It's nice when the wind kicks up a little bit during the afternoon. It kind of pushes the dust out of here. Well, it doesn't get rid of the dust, at least it goes the other way, not my way. Then you get better windshield wiper for this thing. And I reach that far. Come here, Andy. Yeah, come here. Oh, take me with you. Come on. Come on. There you go. Hey, trust me, that door squeaking gets pretty annoying when you're tracking and it's cold outside. Kind of sometimes want to open the door up, but it's dusty or cold or hot or so the door stays closed. And I don't want the dust in the freaking cab. Just got to keep it clean in here. We're gonna try to do that. What'd you say? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not really looking for dirt work anymore. If they fall into my lap, I'll take it if it's something worthwhile. But yeah, no, the logging side and the fuels reduction side has definitely got me much busier than the dirt world was ever going to make me. And to be honest, I tried making friends and like people to work with in the dirt world, but they're all just a bunch of snooty bastards. Everybody's trying to screw everybody in this in the entire industry. But so far, what I've seen in the logging industry, or just forestry in general, there's a bunch of great companies, a bunch of great guys, and they're kind of all out here to help each other. Like everybody does what they can. Like I've had on one job, like four different, subcontractors on the job, to help get things done. Something like that in the dirt world, they're like, they would rather see you go under and screw up the job rather than help you. So, that's just kind of what I've gotten out of the dirt world. I couldn't ever make, especially like a developer. Everything is your fault when they're the ones trying to cut corners, and you're stating like, no, I'm not gonna cut a corner like that because then all they have to do is come back after you, and it's super shady what they do. There's no, I don't know, they're just a bunch of dicks. Like I've had more problems with developers just telling them what the job needs to consist of to do it the right way, but they don't want to pay for it to be done the right way, and then you finally get them to do that, and then they don't want to pay you. It is just, I was done with it. It was like I started this so I can work and enjoy myself, but on the flip side of it, when you have all this stress-related nonsense of the paperwork world, no thanks. And when you start to have to deal with a bunch of people, just yeah, no. Over here, this is easy. Come to my job, start working on it. People are great, able to, at least, financially persist. There's no issues with payments on continuing on, and a lot of the subcontracts here, like the foresters, they want to hire you back on the job because they see what you're capable of, and you're worth their time, and you make a decent penny, and the world goes around. Nothing, no other nonsense involved for the most part. But don't get me wrong again, like I absolutely love dirt work, but it was just stressing me out way too much. And getting into this right here is has been a blessing for sure. I love forestry. I'd say dirt work's like a solid, but forestry work ever since I first did it when I moved to Idaho, it's easily been my favorite. You're away from people, you're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you're in the forest. I mean, how can you go wrong from that? You get to work on cool big old machines. Look at this skidder. This is actually a smaller skidder. But I don't think I've met a single, like, I guess in a way, like a dick in the forestry side. I mean, I'm sure they're still out there, but there's definitely a much lesser percentage of douchery. I'm sure. Hey, don't worry. I do. There's a few dirt work jobs that I've come upon that I need to do. So I mean, there still will be a few videos of that coming about. Those will probably be maybe this winter. I'm gonna have one of my other guys do it as I still continue on this, but I'll probably be on those jobs here and there to get things running and flowing at least from the start. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like shutting dirt work completely. Like it's still out there. There's a few small jobs and two larger jobs that I'm going to be doing. So I got one bid for a good dirt work job that's already been approved, but this fire screwed a lot of things up for me. I had three, one really good sized job near my house that it got approved, and two smaller jobs, but everybody's being evacuated. I was going to do those jobs before I came back to this job here. That didn't work. I brought my excavator back down and everything just to bring it back up here. So, yeah, don't worry. There will be dirt. There will be some movement of dirt. If anything, I'm going to cloud of dirt. How's that? Does that work for you? No, not yet. After a few jobs, I'll have enough money. I'm going to buy a nice pump for it, get that fixed up, and then I'm planning to do like a service body on it, make that like my main. I'm gonna make that like my main service truck. It really sucks driving the dually on all these dirt roads with the rocks. Rocks get stuck in the duals and taking those out. And it's bumpier than hell in that truck. I mean, it's like a one-ton truck on these roads. So yeah, I am gonna get the pump fixed one of these days. Hopefully sooner than later. I do miss driving that truck. I'll be honest. Yeah, and get a service box on it, get all the tools, get a compressor, get that thing actually rolling into be like a solid service truck for everything I need to, you know, you know, one long thing with the excavator or whatever, I at least have everything with me. And I want to get a welder on there, oxyacetylene, like full on everything I could possibly need to keep the job rolling without hopefully being down for too long and just being able to being capable of fixing anything I need to. So, come back, watch this guy. Yeah, these skidders absolutely destroy the road. It just makes the dirt into silt. Just getting everything. Look at that. I can't see a dang thing. Even he can't see anything. It's like, yeah, when he goes like with the wind or anything like that, he's over there. He's looking at the other tracks that he's been making, just so he can see where he's going. I don't know if the heck I'm grabbing. Come on, there you go. That's a crooked son of a gun right there. Come on, get off there. Get in the tree. Come on. Come on. Crooked set. Come on. Screw me up. There we go. That'll work. High enough. Yeah, I'll be sure to do a video though on the 24 valve. I'm not going to replace the pump myself. I don't feel like it. I don't really have enough time for it. So I got my dad knows a ton of good mechanics on the diesel side of things. So I got I've known him for a good little while too. He knows Cummins really well, and he's replaced a ton of pumps. He's only gonna charge me a few $100 to replace it. So like, why the heck not? This thing ain't working. Big son of a gun. So he's gonna replace the pump. And in the meantime, I've been meaning to get the tappet cover resealed. That thing's been leaking like a sieve, and he's going to do the rear main seal at the same time. So get a few birds with one stone on that. So at least get that sucker back up and running. And then I want to find a good service bed or a flatbed to put on the 24 valve. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go with a flatbed yet and just buy a bunch of boxes and put them on there, or if I can find a service bed for it. Biggest issue I'm not finding a service bed is because they're all for long bed trucks. I haven't found any short beds, so I'm thinking I find a short bed flatbed for a decent price, or even buy a new one that's get like a scratch and dent deal. Like I don't really, it doesn't need to be perfect. And then I can put boxes under it. I can skirt it, kind of like what Sam did for the fifth gym that he has. I just want to have a lot of boxes, and at the same time, I want to be able to still tow a gooseneck if need to be. So I feel like the flatbed's more in the generic area of where I want to be at. Just so I'm not going to be like hauling the excavator with the 24 valve, but if I have a trailer on site, I need to move it, get out of the way, or just take it somewhere else, just to be more productive. So by the time I get back with the dually, I can take care of what needs to be done. So I really want to be able to tow a trailer still, or a gooseneck at least. So it might be more of a flatbed and just get a bunch of low profile boxes on it and go from there and make it serviceable. Have the bigger there's only a 36-gallon transfer tank in it right now, so I'll buy a bigger transfer tank for it. I saw a few. I don't know if anybody knows. I even asked my pops. Like my dad is a tool distributor, so he knows the stuff really well. But I've seen those. I don't know if anybody else has ever had those generator compressor welder combo deals. Um, I just thought it was kind of cool because it's just one unit. It's not going to take up too much space. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to be better, but I saw like Harbor Freight had like a really nice gas compressor, and it was like a 30-gallon tank or something like that. It had a good amount of power on it. And man, it was like $1,800 for this thing. But it's a lot more compact than those dual tank ones. I think that are 7 or 10 gallons. They sit more flat. So I'm not too sure. When I have the finances and the funding, and when I actually start doing it, and seeing what fits on the bed, I'll definitely be figuring that out as I go. Because I don't even know if it fits too tall, then I won't be able to put a gooseneck. So I mean, there's a bunch of little bits. Yeah, no, please do. Keep an eye on it if you can. Definitely let me know. I know, dude. The freaking dust is really bad. As long as you get some rain, I think it'll be good. Rain starts here tomorrow. I think it's supposed to start raining. Monday's supposed to be like the best amount of rain. It's supposed to be like tomorrow night, and then Monday it's supposed to rain pretty good, and then a little bit on Tuesday. Yeah, more the merrier. I don't know if this. I mean, all this silt just become just slick muck duck turd. What's gonna happen? And then it's gonna tacky up a little bit. I don't know. I actually might have to clean out the tracks for once because it's already. It went from up here in elevation. It was in the 80s, the high 70s, the low 80s. Then the moment that high pressure system got pushed out of here, bam! It's been the high in the 50s, and the ground's frozen. Like it changed so fast over here, it was insane. Well, that's a rock. It's just bouncing around in there. Oh man, I bounce around here too, going back and forth. Oh, tracks are not fun on the rocks. Yeah, if you come up with a nice flat bed or a service bed or anything like that that's for a short bed, definitely let me know, man. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, the cab of this excavator likes to stay warm. Like I don't even, it's like 30 degrees outside right now. I don't even have the heater on. I turned the heater on first thing in the morning just to get all the dew off the cab and just kind of spruce it up a wee bit. After that, good. Freaking so far so good. I never really have the heater on. I definitely use AC more than I do heat. And I did. I know most of you guys. I don't know if you, whoever's on Instagram, whoever's even watching this, but the chipper's on another job right now, and I'm doing this one here. So I'm able to double dip a little bit on funds, get things rolling, make some good money before winter hits. Hopefully, I don't know, that big old fire next to my place. I'm sure there'll be some good contracts for cleanup work. What's going on here? Come on, get off here. They ain't your turn yet, home boys. Fire, you hole. Yeah, no, that's George. Yeah, those short beds are hard to come by. I mean, I can't blame the industry because I mean, a short bed service body, it is nearly almost useless. I've seen a few of the short bed service bodies here and there, but I'm like, man, that's a short bed. It looks like it's off one of those Toyota Tacomas with a 4 door. It's like a 4 foot bed. For some reason, it looks like whenever you have a flatbed or a service bed on a short bed truck, it looks super tiny. And like a regular long bed, it looks like it looks just enough room to make it work. But I'm definitely not extending the frame or doing any kind of crazy stuff just to fit a long bed uh, service body truck and a jigger on that thing. I think in like what my buddy Brandon he has a fourth gen with I think it's a mega cab. So yeah, it's a mega cab, and he bought one of those North Star beds on his truck. I should have taken a picture of it, but uh, his truck looks really clean with that bed. It's one of their really really nice ones. It was expensive. It was like 9 or 10 grand for the bed, but it looks good. And they definitely made it storageable for sure. And you can still put a gooseneck on it, but man, I'm not spending 10 grand on a service bed. No way. I'd rather spend 2 or 3 grand on a nice flatbed, and then either make or just buy a few boxes and put it on there. And my biggest thing is just I just want to have a compressor and a welder on there. That's like my main. I got all my tools. I'll throw them all in there. I feel like the amount of tools I have, I should be able to fit them in any kind of service. But I'm not a full blown mechanic. If it gets that bad, I'll just call warranty. hopefully with any damage that does ever happen or anything like that. So far, everything's just been warranty work. I'm not over here ripping cylinders off or anything like that. Plus side too, I can have all my fittings and stuff, all the hydro lines. Like I've been doing good. I haven't broken anything here yet. Well, this far line right there, that's the case drain. When I had the line built, I kind of did it the wrong way. So it was a larger line, and it kept on like pulling on the line a little bit. So over time, it broke the fitting. I didn't hit anything; it just broke the fitting off all of a sudden. So I finally got a smaller line, it's a little bit more flexible, and I put a 45 on it, so it's not yanking on it as much. But I, freaking knock on machine. I haven't ripped any lines off this thing. I've gotten close. There's been a few branches and sticks and limbs that I got in between there. I was able to fiddle them out before I rotated and ripped them straight off. So I definitely want to have, spare lines, spare fittings, especially the quick couplers. They like to start to leak all of a sudden once in a while. But that's all in good due time. So far, so good. Hopefully no rush on it, but I definitely want to have that all done sooner than later. And then, have all the plug kits for the hydraulics. So if you do wreck one, just, plug it off and then go down and grab your other one so you're not leaking fluid everywhere. Or at the same time, when you're in the forest way back in somewhere, you don't want to be hiking in all your tools and stuff like that every time. So you can use the plug kit, get the machine back to where it's a little bit easier to fix, and get that fixed up and continue on your day. You're not hiking in, go get that fixed, taking everything with you. So I've done that before. It's not too enjoyable. Talk about a workout. What did you say? How many hours do I have on a 310? I am at exactly 584 hours. So I've already put over 40 hours on the thing since I serviced it. Been putting long days on this thing. Had a few 16-hour days this week. I had one 8-hour day. I think I just wanted to. I had something else to do. It was in the morning. I had to go to the track chipper, make sure everything was doing good. My other guy was operating the right way. So that was first thing in the morning. Then I came back here during the afternoon. Yeah, and I worked for 8, and it was like 7. It was like 7:30, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not working anymore. But yeah, 584 hours, and she's doing good. Got the service all done on her. Changed the oil, the filters, and all that good stuff. She happy. Man, there's no way to change the focus on this stupid thing. Come on. Everybody's tagging on now when I'm not doing anything. Come back. Hey, I'll see how many hours I start getting on the chipper. Hopefully, I'll get the heck out of the evacuation here soon. Not get out, but they'll lift the evacuation, get everything kind of moved back into my house. And, I got equipment and trailers all over the place. I got some machines at a buddy's place. I got some machines at another buddy's place. I have my enclosed trailer at Sam's place. I mean, I got things everywhere, so I got to like collect and round up all my equipment again, get that all back, and then I got stuff at my mom and pop's place too. Grab all that, get everything moved back in and plugged in, then I'll start making some videos here. I don't know when the heck they're gonna get back on get lifting that evacuation like this. We'll see what this rain does. Either it's going to make it worse or better. I know there's going to be some thunderstorms. I don't know who said that. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms, but there's at the same time there should be enough precipitation in the rain. It shouldn't screw anything up. Hopefully, I say that. But oh yeah, she happy for sure. She very very happy. She got a nice bath and a pressure wash, and I think I posted. I made a video on that search for this thing. I forgot. Look at Scatterbrain Jane over here. Man, that stuff is toasty. It's nice and chilly outside. That's something very warm. Get out of this thing. Before the skidder comes back. Oh, wait, move my grapple out of the way. I'm gonna run. Get dusted out here in a second. It's gonna be a short day today. Just kind of be able to stay ahead of things. Well, it's gonna be a short day for the skidder. I'm gonna probably go back out, start stacking more landings for them to grab. Gone there. You boy. Really can't see what I'm grabbing or how much I'm grabbing of. That's a good stack. Very good stack. You can barely lift the dang thing. Come on. Maximum power. Come on. Rotate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get some momentum going here. Oh yeah, I'd take me with it. Oh, man, how is that so heavy? Jesus. Oh, there's a good round in there. That's why. Yeah. Oh. Nope. guys see is exactly what I'm seeing, and that would be absolutely nearly nothing. Like I gotta like use the boom or the stick to like kind of block out the sunlight to kind of see what's going on. Oh my god, why is it so frustrating? I feel like flaked it off. Like watch this. Just like shake the tree. Dust the tree, sweep the roads with the trees. Actually works really good on a few jobs I've been in where there's a lot of asphalt and the forwarders are going back and forth, dropping every little branch and stick and stuff like that. I'll just go like this with an entire tree and just like sweep the road off. It works pretty. Oh, I didn't make me take more notes. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. No surprise. Man, that works pretty damn good. You get some weird looks at cars passing by. You're like, what the heck? I'm like cleaning the road. I'm a dual purpose excavator and a sweeper. Okay. Oh my gosh. I have to get like a pre filter for the excavator too, because there's like a little 2.5 inch intake. I'm gonna see if I can find like some, like K&N air filter to put on there to help filter the filter. If that makes sense. Because K&Ns don't filter that much, but it can get a lot of the bigger sediment before it gets actually sucked into the main system at least. So I'm gonna measure that, see exactly what size it is, and go buy a filter for that. Just put a what's called what the heck are those things called? Like a freaking whatever. You know what I'm talking about? A little cinch clamp thingamajigger. Good morning, Xavier. I think that's like yeah. Good morning. Man, it's already 8 o'clock. Jesus. Wow. Been here since 5. Couldn't even see anything for the first little bit. Yeah, about every morning before the operator for the the skidder gets here, I'll go back into the forest and keep on stacking for them, and then I'll come over here to keep this entire place organized and stuff like that because they would have been out of room by now. So I'm just keeping this all here when he's here. And then the moment he leaves, I go back into the forest and stack some more, just so I can not fall behind. I don't want to be way behind where they're starting to wait for me to stack, especially if that other skidder starts running and I need to stack more. That's a big problem. That's my fault. That shouldn't be happening. So as long as there's more than enough work for them to get out of the forest, I'm good. I'll stay here most of the day trying to keep this thing organized, especially when both of them are running. I'm staying here just because he's doing the shortest runs. He left a bunch of stuff nearby, so his rounds aren't too long. And then, yeah, I'm probably able to stack like an acre or two in the morning and probably like another acre or two in the afternoon when they leave. And then I'm kind of just burned out. I'm done. Just want to go back and sit down and do nothing. Even though I'm sitting down and doing nothing now, but you know what I mean. We've been on this live for 35 minutes. Jesus. Some of you are still watching for some reason. Is this really entertaining? Does this entertain you? Yeah, yeah. Give me my wood, bruh. Where you at, bruh? You see him over there? I feel like these lives are the only thing I can like keep you guys updated on. Make a video. There ain't no music or editing and this nonsense here. Just a bunch of squirrely stuff. Good morning. How's it going, man? You just missed it. I was actually working a second ago.
You want boring ass live. Oh my god. Banned. You're fired. Who else is working this morning? Am I the only idiot working on a Saturday today? Well, and him. Both of us. Yep. Yeah, I'm on. I'm probably on the phone or something. Oh man. Yeah, that's about how most of it goes here. There you go. I think I need a new hat. This one's taking a turn already. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. There you go. God, it's actually, I'm about to turn on the AC or just turn on the cooler air. I don't think I need the AC. Yeah, do that. Ooh, 4 speed. Oh, 1 second. What's that? You're like, Brett, I need to work, god damn it. It rolled here on the back of a truck and it sparked. It made it. It's got fuel. Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, come on over here, run the other skidder real quick. That was funny. His boss. I don't know if you heard that conversation. He was over there talking to him on the phone. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? I've met his boss a few times. Like my buddy Brandon, that's his old boss. He's a cool guy. Like you don't even expect. You know, you feel like some people, if they're extremely wealthy or just well off, they're kind of hoity-toity kind of people. This guy's not like that whatsoever. He is their boss. They have probably one of the bigger outfits of California for land clearing jobs. Like they cleared out some massive jobs just recently for some highway work that's being done. They cleared out entire mountainsides and valleys and drainages for a new highway to be built through it, kind of stuff. The smallest excavator they have, I think, is the Linkbelt 245, and that's a 40,000-pound machine. And they're if you guys watch my intros on that logging job and stuff like that with that huge Vermeer chipper, that's his. Very successful, very capable outfit, and their boss is awesome, absolutely awesome. Like he was saying, he'll talk your ear off. He doesn't care if you work or not, kind of a thing. He knows all the guys he has. They make their time worth it, and he gets things done. But he'll come and talk. He doesn't care if he's talking to you for 2 hours, even though he's literally paying you to talk to him. But yeah, no, he's a cool guy. Definitely got some really cool equipment. Like that's Skitter's friends, and then even that cat over there. That's all his. That's all his equipment. Is it over there? You see that? Where are we at? There's that one right there. See that? I think he scored that thing from the auction for like stupid cheap, also, like really cheap. It's running good. Let's do a 4 Street swap. What car? If you're still watching. Hey, cool. Wish I could go on to a really wide view, but it doesn't do that on there. All right, I don't know how many people are watching, or if they want to keep on watching. think I'm gonna call it. Just listen to some music and probably watch some Home Improvement as I go on throughout the rest of the day here. I appreciate you guys joining in. Whatever other stuff people say. Yeah, you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a good Saturday.